The big question is, have we spent more in year 1 or year 2? Hopefully by the end of the video, we'll know that. Oh no, this isn't a fun game.
Well, it's spent now.
2,300?
Higher.
3,000. Huh?
Try double.
What?
Right, before Tim gets started with the numbers, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up.
They don't know if they like it yet.
Well, they like all the other ones, and Tim always forgets to say, so I'm here to plug it. It really helps us out. And also, we've got Patreon going on, so if you want a weekly update every Monday, pretty much without fail.
Behind the scenes videos.
It's like another mini episode though. They're like 10 minutes long, some of them, so they're pretty
very
good.
lucky people, those patrons.
We're lucky to have them.
Okay, so today you find us in our new curvy wall. This is a third curvy wall. This one won't be demolished.
I love them.
So this is going to be our staircase, but this actually happens in June. Well, we are in June now, or July actually. Our budgets, we've worked May to May, because that's when we commenced the build. So we have just completed Joe's just completed the figures for year 2. So the big question is, have we spent more in year 1 or year 2? Hopefully by the end of the video, we'll know that. So year 1 was
£240,000, well, around, give or take a few pence.
Which is a lot of money, and we
but for
figured
what we did, it was good.
We
had a structure, we had
on a square metre basis, that's
walls,
still going well.
Roof, yeah. Anyway.
And as a reminder, that's kind of, we said at that point that's basically half of our budget, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's hope we haven't spent more than that, otherwise we're not moving in anytime soon. Okay, so Joe's rattled through the bank statements. We've got the big numbers and you've also sorted them into groups. So we're going to go through all the big numbers here and then we'll share with you the total cost, which will include things like a lot of nails and screws. And some of these happened, what is now 13 months ago. So we're trying to work out what order things happened. If I go through what we did last year and you can find it. So we probably were starting out on the oak.
Call me Carol Alderman.
3 from the top.
Yep.
Thanks, Carol.
Oak, it was 2,466.
So that was all of our oak framing for the front gable.
Beautiful oak framing.
And thank you. And the garden room bit on the west facing.
Yeah.
So that's all that.
Money well spent.
Then other big things we had were bricks, of course.
Yeah.
Bricks, which, I feel older because of, but we got it done.
10,333. That doesn't include labour. That is just the bricks, the lime, the mortar.
It's my labour, because I don't charge myself much.
Nothing. You charge yourself nothing. So
a non-alcoholic beer once a week.
Okay, I'll tot in the £5 then.
So yeah, bricks was a huge part of our build last year, and not just financially, but labour-wise.
Yeah.
But we're still glad we did it, and now it's all done, weathered in and finished and dry. It looks.
Yeah.
So glad we did it, but
all that worry.
I was hospitalised because of it. I blame the bricks. Anyway, what other big hitters have we got before we move into? Yeah, electrics. So electrics, I guess,
just year 2.
Probably the same as year 1. I don't know what we spent in year 1, but it's loads of the first fix, some second fix because James has done a few of the rooms. But additionally, there was stuff outside of the barn, which we've included in here because it's things like supplies coming across. Also,
getting ready for
cables
solar.
And CCTV, getting ready for solar. Yeah. And actually some extra units out on the wall because that would have been in this year. So
that was £12,000, £222.
Which is quite a lot. Now remember, there was a few questions on our first year budget. This does include VAT. Because we're a self-build and because we are a conversion, we claim our VAT back at the end. You've got one chance to do that, so that's why Joe keeps on top of all the figures. But there are certain instances where, which is not many, but where we use someone like James, for example, who is supplying the kit and supplying his labour. Because it's conversion or change of use, that's charged at 5%. But then you can actually claim that 5% back at the end as well. If that was a new build, self-build, that would be 0 rated at the point of them doing it. But anything we're doing, which is majority of the work, we have to pay 20% on those materials, but we claim it back at the end. So this all includes VAT. We just get one lump sum back at the end, which will probably get thrown straight back into the build to finish off stuff we haven't finished. But anyway.
Yeah.
Other biggies. What have we got?
Okay. Heat pump.
We're not a heat pump yet. Cladding is probably the next thing outside.
Yeah.
Now we had 2 forms of cladding, as you will know. We've got
wooden
cladding
metal.
this way, an aeroplane, and steel cladding on the end. So we've got cedar and steel and a load of trims.
Finished that yet, but we have bought stuff, haven't we?
And this will include guttering and stuff like that, which came to
Twice or once?
Oh yeah, 2 lots of guttering.
£10,000 £10,500 and 4.
Yeah. You'd be rubbish on children in need. And the grand total is...
Why do I do it? I don't understand.
I think you added numbers.
Oh, I just want to say pounds too many times.
So
£10,504, 33 pence.
But that's the whole external, so obviously the bricks and that. So I don't know what our external...
£20,000.
It is, yeah.
Nearly £21,000 actually.
Yeah.
Whew.
And we still haven't finished it. It's all lying in a pile.
Yeah.
It's too hot now. It was too cold to start with.
Okay,
how long our cladding takes.
How much do you think, let's play a guessing game, how much do you think we've spent, you at home can play too, on screws?
This is not a fun game.
Tools or nails, not tools, but like nails, sanding pads, anything like misc that we would have bought from pretty much Screwfix or Tool Station for 1 year?
Oh, 1,800. Oh, no, this isn't a fun game.
Well, it's spent now.
2,300.
Higher.
3,000. Huh?
Try double.
What?
£5,953.
Oh, man, that's got to...
Screws and nails and sealant and...
That must include things like some pipe work and things, surely.
No, I've got plumbing separately.
Oh.
I mean, it might be a few plumbing bits, I'll give you that, but not
I could
much.
have snuck a small tractor in on that, you wouldn't have known. Screws? No, it must be...
Think how many!
Yeah.
Think how many times you do all those little bits, which is why you should, when you think about them, or maybe go and find some of the other ones out of the bin.
Okay, that's cheer me up, not. Okay, all right.
Sorry about that. Okay, skips, solar, what do you fancy?
Skips, now we've done only 2 skips, but you've been taking a few bits off the recycling centre, haven't you?
Yeah.
But we're trying to minimise skips. £756. Isn't too bad. For the size of the build, 2 skips a year is pretty good going, and a lot of that is packaging we can't avoid.
No.
Everything else is being recycled, whether it's
loads
wood
of cardboard. Wood offcuts, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, are we on to the renewables yet? What else? Any other biggies?
Insulation, kitchen.
Well, no, we'll end with the kitchen,
Labour,
I guess, because it's the most recent
plasterboard.
thing. Plastering and plasterboard. What did we spend on plasterboard?
Plasterboard was £6,323.
Which is insane. But we had 700 sheets.
Loads of it left.
Yeah, we need to get it up.
Yeah. And the plastering so far is 1,580. Is it 2:30? I don't need to go and phone Rupert, wake up Rupert. Sorry, I will be back.
I've got a customer in phone.
Okay, well then that's fine.
Hello. Right, I'm afraid Carol has run off to do the school run, so I'm going to have to finish up myself. Where did we get to? Well, we've got plastering down here, but plastering really only just started in our year 2. A lot of it's happened since the end of these figures, so we only had £1,500 down for the 3 rooms that were done. All the plasterboard is on site, so it's only from now on it's just multi-finish and labour to see it through the building. That's going to be a huge cost looking into year 3, but we'll total that up as and when we get to it. There are various other small items on here. Well, I say small, they still add up, but things like general building supplies from MKM, Bradford's, anything like that. £523, £170. So those are just things like when we needed CLS or plywood or whatever it might be, but no huge numbers there, thankfully. We had windows, which were the 2 big windows for in the pool plus something else. Might be in Velux actually. That came to £6,500. So that was actually all the Velux windows. So that's Velux windows plus 2 triple glazed windows for that corner. But then on top of that, we had a huge install cost. Now we used a specialist company for our Velux window install, which could have been avoidable. We could have tried doing it ourselves, but we did end up going for it. Now, all of that came to a total of £6,700 for the, I don't know how many windows it was, 7 or 8. It's expensive. It's more expensive to install them than it is to buy them, but we just wanted to make sure it was done properly. And on the whole, it was done properly, and we are now finally leak-free and in the positions we want them. But it's now filled the place with natural light, which is a huge plus. And I think if we did take off a few Velux windows out of our initial design, but we've now got to kind of the optimum amount. And you can see like how nice it looks having some natural light in these open plan areas and in a couple of the upstairs rooms. Now, that's all well and good. That's all stuff that on the majority of it, we've done ourselves. It's material based and it's kind of what we had to spend. Now we're into the mainly optional items, which are more the renewables. And this is where it gets expensive. And I'm hoping that it was money well spent and it's an investment for our future. The aim being that once we're moved in here, we're hoping for 0 bills because the amount of solar that we've got should rule out bills over the year. And as far as water, when the borehole goes in, which is hopefully some way down the pipeline, quite literally, in the next year, that's going to help. And of course, we've got such a low heat demand that our heating needs for the building are very low anyway. So let's look at those renewables. The renewables I'm talking about are the 3 big hitters for us, which is solar PV, MVHR, which is not a renewable, but it's part of the efficiency of our building. That's the ventilation, and our heat pump and all that sort of plumbing install. So those 3 things are huge costs for us this year. And not all of them are the final figures here because we've still got a final balance to pay on our solar, for example, because that's not been completed yet. And the heat pump, I think there might be something on that, but also there's a grant that comes back to us. So those big things are, let's have a look, MVHR. Need Carol back. So MVHR, I don't think that's just MVHR, that's a few other techie things inside, came to £20,000 or £21,000, which is a huge cost again, but the flip side of that is you cannot get to the level of air tightness and insulation that we've got here without the MVHR, and they come hand in hand. We're on to the solar now in year 2, because it's spanned the 2, our solar cost so far came to 21,000, and there is still a big balance to pay on the next stage of that. So when that completes and once we've done all the solar, we'll be discussing our solar costs as part of that project series. Heat pump in year 2, we've spent 4,594. But obviously there is more to spend on that as well. And finally, it's the big one. It's the kitchens and the boot room and the utility and all of that stuff that we ordered. Now, this sounds like a big figure, which it is. But remember, this is for 4 rooms, worth of kitchen items and something like 15 appliances. It came to £36,677. That is everything for the kitchen, minus 1 sink and the worktops for this main kitchen, I think. So it's going to be a huge cost and probably 10% of our whole budget, I imagine, once it's finished. But it's a huge part of the build as well. So we've got all of those to go into both kitchens, utility, boot room and pantry. And, you know, that takes away hours, probably hundreds of hours of me building and painting and spraying custom cabinetry. So that's probably money well spent. So that brings our total to, thankfully, less than last year. So £240,000 is what we spent in year 1 on the build. This year came to £186,000. So and bear in mind that that's probably £80,000 worth of all the renewables, quite a lot of it being optional. So we probably only spent about 100,000 on the actual house. That's mandatory stuff that we would have needed to get done. Even with all that said, we are still significantly less, or at least a fair bit less than if we were to just rush out and buy a bog standard large family home in our area. So I still think this is money well spent. It's not a bottomless pit, and I have addressed that in a recent video, but I'm hoping that we are on the home straight now. And yes, there's still quite a lot to do, but I feel like a lot of the big spends have happened and they're just sat here waiting. From now on, it's just a lot of hard graft and hours of painting and install. But we'll see how we get on. If you've got any questions on this video or any part of the budgeting so far, then let us know. There might be small things we've missed, but I'm pretty sure, well, I am certain, because all this is just pulled straight off our bank statements. This is everything we've spent, but there will be some spillover into what will be year 3, dare I say it. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you can, do it yourself, and we'll see you next time.